Hello everybody, this is AJ the Mighty Gluestick. How's it going? This is an out of the blue update and a thank you. Thank you everybody. We've just hit 5,000 subscribers. We're about to just hit 5,000 subscribers. I imagine by the time you're watching this video, will already have passed that benchmark. This is awesome. This is amazing. This channel has taken off in the last few months, just out of the blue. And yeah, thank you very, very much, everybody. All of your wonderful comments and the interactions that I have with you are just fantastic, hugely motivating. And all of the feedback and the encouragement and how well the New Explorers series is going and how well received some of the monster videos have been lately, particularly the ones on the player races. Really awesome, outstanding. Thank you very, very much, everybody. And also thank you very much to the people who have pages and things like that on Facebook, who have been posting my work there, to people who have blogs and are working on website projects where they use my videos as a resource material. Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely don't mind at all being used in that fashion. Just go right ahead. And yeah, thank you very much everybody for your tolerance for the advertising, which is on the YouTube videos. You know, it does provide me some small amount of income from that. And thank you very much to the Patreons, the patrons who support me as well. There's 14 of you at the moment on as of this video. And I thank each and every one of you individually for all of your support. It's really fantastic. And please feel free to make use of that special privilege you have to contact me directly and ask anything you want, and I will get onto it for you. I'll give you research. I can make up new monsters, new random roll tables. I can give you resources and things like that that I have access to, and just share whatever I have. It's a special platform that we have there where I can provide additional support to you, which I can't on the main YouTube channel. So certainly take advantage of it. Don't be shy. You earned it. And to everybody else, yeah, thank you very much for all the comments and things like that. I just want to address a few things which I've seen lately with the increased traffic. There is a bit of profanity filtering on the comments and things there. So if you don't see your comment posted, quite often it's because it's been filtered out because of profanity used on the comments. I try to keep the YouTube channel family friendly, so there's you won't notice that I swear much in or at all in the videos. So neither do I do that in the comment section down below either very much. So that's just a thing. It's kind of unnecessary to the conversations that we have anyway. So, there's Facebook and things like that for those sort of conversations. If you want to do a more robust conversation, I have a web page on Facebook for the Mighty Gluestick, so you can go and have a chat with me there about anything. And so the persona that I have on the YouTube videos is very close to what I'm like in real life, except of course I swear a lot more in real life. As I'm sure most people do. So thank you very much for all those conversations. Also to the people who are posting on particularly the Succubus video and various other ones involving angels and demons and things like that. They aren't real, okay, people? I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons monsters. I'm not talking about real world mythologies or religions or anything like that, or New Age stuff. So I'd appreciate if you stayed on topic or not comment at all, because I don't engage in those sort of conversations. I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons exclusively. I won't yuck your yum, but don't bring your faith into my conversation about a game, because generally speaking, I come from the generation of gamers who were persecuted by people with religious convictions for playing a game. And it's still a little bit raw. It's not so much like that these days, but there's echoes of it. You may tend to get a lashing from role players when you start talking about how our role playing game is impinging upon something or other, or triggering some such thing. It's just not appropriate. I mean, we're talking about a game. We don't particularly believe that monsters are real. It's the whole concept of that conversation is kind of ridiculous. It's like, who would win, Mighty Mouse versus Superman? Guess what? Neither one of them's real. Anyway, so that's that thing. I just want to head you off at the pass. If you are watching this video, just stick with the game, and I'll talk about any aspect of the game you want. But if you step outside of that, then I may not engage. That's basically it. It's just not my purview. It's not my interest. and that's not what I'm there for. To address the many requests for things, I get lots and lots of requests for monsters. They do get added to a list which I have on my tablet, and I do update and move the monsters up and down those lists on occasion. I call it bumping, when I reorder them according to how many people are mentioning it. So if you want to see something, mentioning it definitely makes it happen faster. But otherwise, it will, if it's on that list, I will get to it eventually. I am working exclusively off those lists now. So I don't add anything that's not on the list already. As for the Explorers series, a lot of people have expressed interest in Karatua, which I will be getting to. Also going back and visiting the wards and things of Sequel, which I will be doing. I also will be looking at more specific non-location Explorers series where I talk about monasteries, wizard academies, thieves guilds, merchant networks, the way that trade works in the Forgotten Realms. Talking about the pantheons and the structure of the gods and things, and which gods are alive and dead after the time of troubles, what happened during the spell plague, and various other event-based stuff. I'll also be doing a series on the Dawn War and the ancient history of the Forgotten Realms, and also going through the various eras of the Forgotten Realms and what empires stretched across the planet and were lost, to give you some idea of what it would be like if you were a D&D archaeologist. And so talking about that stuff as well is going to get kind of involved, and will kind of evolve into a history of the Forgotten Realms, which hopefully one day I'll get to do a video in a sort of a more humorous light, where I pack a lot of information very densely and humorously into a one big video about the history of the entire Forgotten Realms. So hopefully I can get to that at some stage. Other small questions: if you hear squeaking, it's because I'm sitting on a chair and my chair is leather, and it occasionally makes squeaking noises in the background. You'll also occasionally hear beeps from mobile phones and things like that, and cars going past on the road out the front of my house is also where you hear occasional traffic sounds. Other than that, my recording setup is pretty simple. It's basically just a microphone with a sock in front of me, and I'm usually surrounded by lots and lots of paper, including this one here, which I'm doing research on the next Explorers series, which I'll be getting onto soon after this. And it's a trip back to the Nine Hells. Those of you who listened far enough through this video of thanks, you get a sneak preview that I'm going to be talking about Nessus, the last of the layers of the Nine Hells, and Asmodeus. So there you go, a bit of a sneak preview. So, and also I'm going to be covering more player races coming up, and some class videos as well, talking about specific player classes. So that should be an interesting experiment to see how popular that is. Yeah, and I'm always looking for your tips and comments and things like that. Any constructive feedback and criticism that you have about the videos, yeah, please let me know, and I'm always looking to improve. And these videos are in the format they are, and the audio is the way it is, and things like that, because of the feedback of people who have been watching and commenting on these videos. So you have shaped this channel as much as I have, and I thank you for it. This is my opportunity to reach out to you and say thank you very much. To those of you who have just arrived in the last few months, welcome. Feel free to go back and comment on any of the videos that you see in the playlist from the past. I check back and I answer those comments as well. Any questions you have, any requests you have, please let me know. And yeah, welcome and thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. And I'll be talking again with you soon.